her best friend, long time, 8 years. Keep it rocking. Shawnna.
True. Shawnna.
I'm Rowland, just a friend.
Okay, thank you.
I'm Felita, aka Fifi, a friend.
A friend, my beautiful people right here. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Y'all know this, right? All right. Okay, so today's topic, like I say, is on self-love. And I have some few questions, just like two, for us to talk about, you know? But like I said, self-love. So, what is self-love to you?
I think that self-love is really knowing your worth, like in any situation, really, in all aspects. Just throughout life, you really have to know your worth in order to prosper, I think. Like just, you know, you can't sell yourself short, basically, you know?
Yeah. Thank you so much. I love that.
I agree kind of like what she said. You have to know your self-worth. And for example, say you're in a relationship.
Yes.
And you think you know yourself really well. And then there's someone that you're dating, male, female. And y'all get in a relationship. And y'all say, well, y'all break up because he or she does not like one of your flaws. That does not make you so when y'all break up. Just because y'all broke up, you feel like you're the worst or you're crap. When you know yourself and truly love yourself, you're gonna take someone's opinion, accept it, but it shouldn't phase you because you should know to that point who you are.
Right.
So sometimes that means cutting people off, surrounding yourself by positivity, and really getting in tune with yourself. So
Okay, that's great. I love that. What about you, Shawnna? 8 years, best friend. Okay.
Self-love for me is very, it's hot. It's more hot for me, and you know this, because I've been insecure about myself all my life. And now that I have that, you know, the insecurity is gone. It's just like very important for me to, you know, put myself out there. You know, with the way I dress and everything. It's just, I don't know. I just love myself now.
It was a journey too.
I do want to say this, that's good. See, and that's good. That's all the part.
Yeah.
About really loving yourself. Like everybody's not gonna like you. So you gotta know, just accept yourself, and then the more you put energy into yourself, the more that will attract to you. So that's why you really gotta focus on yourself and put that in your head. Everybody not gonna like me. Be you. Wear what you want to wear, and all that's gonna come attracted to you. So.
All you gotta do is yourself at the end of the day.
Yes. Speaking wisdom right there. I love that. Thank you so much. And for me, just to add everything together, like when I think about self-love, I think there's like different aspects of life. You know, your mental, your physical, your emotion, like emotionally and spiritually. Like, are you okay? Like, you know, some people, like, when they talk about self-love, they think about, like, the physical, like, you know, how clear my skin is, you know, or, like, my body weight, or, you know, things like that. Then when you come about your mental, it's like, some people, like, damage themselves mentally. Like, they talk down to themselves, or they let other people talk down to them. Because, like, it's also, and that's not self-love, because if you love yourself, you won't let those people, like, even your thoughts, like, it's a positive thing.
It's about within. Like, anything, if you're right within, then it will show on the outside. The more you are confident within, the more you learn yourself, know yourself, continue to want to grow as a person and be a better person, it's gonna show.
Yes, that is true. And again, with the emotionally aspect of self-love, because, like, some people cry too much. Like, every little thing, they be like, like, shut up. Like, guys.
You're right.
I'm sorry. I still love you as a person, but, like, you gotta make sure you emotionally and, like, spiritually, your vibe, you know, if it's spiritually for you, it's like getting right with God, or just that spiritual energy that you give off. Like, you know, all of that gotta be, you know, good and okay, you know, it's like, you know what I mean?
You know, and can't nobody tell you nothing. Once I feel like we all have God within. So it's like God made us with so much worth, all the beauty, you know what I'm saying? So once you really just get into that, you just gotta meditate on it. You really it comes. It shows.
Yes, I love that. I'm trying to get into meditating too.
Right, no, I need to work on it.
I know. I need to work on meditating. I'm trying to. I'm not even gonna start. Okay, thank you so much. With that being said, how can we actually tell that we are lacking in areas of loving ourselves in order for us to start that journey of loving ourselves? So how can we tell that we are actually lacking in some areas of, like, you know, of loving ourselves?
I feel like it first starts off with we tend to know when we're insecure about something. So, you know, don't let the insecurities get to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just, you know, you gotta know.
You gotta know.
It's,
you know.
It's you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I guess how I look at if how I know if I'm lacking. I'm a man about goals, so I feel like certain goals I want to hit. We're not perfect. We should aim for it, not expecting it's gonna come overnight.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody knows their lives. You got 24 hours in a day. There's two different people in this world: a rich man and a poor man. The only difference is how you spend your time wisely. So a rich man will spend his time wisely trying to get rich. A poor person will party, and spend his time getting poor. So if you have goals, you know where your time is put at. So if I feel like I'm lacking, I'm trying to be the best. I know within myself, like in my 24 hours in a day, my goals, what I need to be doing, what I need to not be doing, but that's within myself. So yes, I think within yourself, you know when you're lacking if you got goals, because you want to better yourself. So
I love that. I love that. Yeah, thank you. I feel that you should.
Lacking in it is just like everybody, you know, who's getting all these injections and Botox and all that stuff. They don't love themselves within. They're not loving themselves how they was, you know, when they were born and then coming up. And, you know, as soon as they, you know, get a little bit of money, everybody want to put in Botox in their lips and their lips and their breasts and their cheeks.
And look all the forms.
Yeah, but now you were, you know, pretty before, but now look at you. Like, you just don't look right. And
Exactly. Not accepting.
Yeah.
Just accepting you are. Like, for instance, like black people that get nose jobs, I can't stand it. Like, why are you getting a nose job? I was like, I don't
our nose are naturally, you know, right.
Black people have
a big nose. You're black.
Right.
It's beautiful. Like, leave your stuff alone. I don't get it. That's how you know someone is lacking as well.
And I think, like, everything everybody says is good. Like, especially with the whole trying to change yourself. Because some people would change themselves and still don't even love themselves.
Right.
So even with the lips or the nose or being like have a big booty, you still don't even love yourself. Yeah.
Still mentally just down and
yeah.
Also, I think like surrounding yourself by positive people is something very, very, very important. You have to realize because when you're changing, like how God can bless you is He can use His people as well. So what I mean by that is a friend. You know, a friend, something I can be needing help on. It could be anything. God will use His people to help bless other people. So I just think that's very important. You got to surround, especially when you're trying to evolve in one and try to become your best, highest creation, best you can be.
Yes.
You need people. You know, that's a certain part, energy, vibe that you know you're gonna need. You got negative, positive. So it's good to at least try to surround yourself by positive. So when I say positive, I'll probably say a smaller circle. You probably don't need a big circle, but everybody's different. But they're gonna help you grow as well. So we're all here for each other. Reach one, teach one, right?
Yep, you're right. I love that. That is so true. And when I thought about this question, like how can we tell we lacking? I feel like people need to start paying attention to themselves. So there's a lot of people that don't pay attention to themselves. So if you see yourself like continuously in a toxic relationship with a different kind of person, but like in the same toxic relationship, like, girl, what's going on?
You're attracting
the same thing, like, you know, and okay. But no, like I feel like people need to start paying attention to themselves. So that bad day, like that day that made you so angry and so mad and like, you know, you full of rage, like what happened? Who was the people, like you said, that was around you that actually take you love? Or like even like I feel like people need to start paying attention, like what you put in your body when you talk about the physical. I'm talking so fast, I feel it. When you talk about the physical aspect of loving yourself, like what do you put in your body, like how much exercise you need to work on, you know, like we need to start paying attention to ourselves. And I feel like when you start paying attention to yourself, then you will start noticing, like, okay, like, you know what, I'm slacking right here. You know, I need to get back to it. I need to start working out because I didn't even know when I started gaining weight because I was not paying attention to myself physically, you know? And I mean, mentally, I think I'm okay. Let's not start it. I think I'm okay mentally. But like when I started gaining some weight, I didn't even notice it. I was like, how you let yourself go from a bad beach? I think I'm not fat though. Oh, now.
Right.
Thank you. Tony down. Because, you know, this is social media. Everybody over here trying to be a little something. Okay. But you need to start noticing, like, you know, paying attention to yourself. And that's, like, something I just thought of. Like, okay, like, even if it's your mental, like, spiritual, just notice yourself. And it's something you need to start, like, improving, that you can start that journey. But you have to pay attention. You need to start noticing what's going on. Right. Because you don't notice it, you think you're okay, but you see yourself in that toxic relationship, or all your friends are toxic, or like you eating all this junk and you're getting weight and you don't even know, you know? And it's like, pay attention.
It's not
Stay in
easy.
tune.
Like self-love is not easy because you can always find yourself just falling back into that like a mental space of where like, oh, I'm not good enough, or like, you know, I'm not, I don't look like this person or this person, so why would, you know, I'll be good enough for this opportunity, or you know, and it's like you just really at the end of the day it just comes down to being you, staying focused, you know.
Big facts.
Big facts. You guys heard it here first. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. But is there any other thing that you just want to say to the viewers out here that like to just help them, you know, encourage them, like start the journey of loving themselves? Because like you said, it's hard.
Yeah.
You know, it's a hard thing to just
I'm working
like.
on it every day.
Yes.
Girl, and me too.
Same here.
Every day.
Self-growth is very important, and remember, when you want to change, move at your own movement. Don't feel like you gotta do it overnight.
Right.
That's gonna mess you up.
Don't compare yourself to other people.
Exactly. That's
the
gonna
last
knock
thing
you
should
down.
do.
Take your time, know what you want, surround yourself by positive people, and grow, you know.
Absolutely.
Run a marathon. It's not a race.
Yeah,
Grow,
I like
you know?
that. I like that. Thank you. Okay, any of you guys? Like just any last like comment thoughts, like anything you can just give, any advice you can just give anybody to start their journey of loving themselves, just anything.
Well, I just feel like to honestly just look in the mirror, like you said, go at your own pace. It's not a race. In this world, we can get so caught up in materialistic things and just honestly being focused on other things and being something that other people want us to be. But you gotta really just focus on yourself. Just start with something. If you're doing something, self-love also has to do with introducing yourself to new things. So start.
I like that.
Good one, yeah.
Yeah, start something new. I don't care if you go, I don't know, painting, start crafting. Like, I just feel like you learn yourself. It's actually, and you have less time for negative energy when you invest yourself in positive things.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Okay, what about you, Shawnna?
Basically just don't listen to anybody's opinion.
Period.
I know that in high school, I listened to what everybody had to say about me, and that tore me down. Like, I've been through so much. I've been in a crazy home. They know that.
Why you gonna say
I've been in a crazy home because of that. So
she's
just
crazy. Whew. I still love you.
Yeah, just don't listen to what anybody has to say because their opinion doesn't matter. At the end of the day, that's your body. You can do what you want to do with your body, but just love yourself.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
And they just love yourself. Thank you guys so much. I really love you guys. Thank you. And I think that's all.
Oh, girl, there's something about your body. Oh, girl, it traps me. Oh, girl, you trap me. Oh, you bad for me. You intoxicate me. Oh, you bad for me. Yeah, you intoxicate me.